Four. Audio. Of course, yeah.
Test, test.
Right, yeah, man, you have it there. Aaron,
Yo.
you.
Oh, first I want to say I praise you for how so honestly, I thought the owners of the stone and shout out to the guys in the houses and Maui, especially for the North sincerity and truth. The sisters, the believers, the helps. Shalom. The gym is Kingston, Jamaica. Saturday. Total, well not total, but you know, intensify with this COVID-19. One of the
Yeah.
office. We're actually getting there in small increments as well. The time of prophecy at hand. Well, the time of prophecy been at hand, but as you know, them must speak. You can see with the various effects of COVID-19, whether it want me from a famine standpoint about the word, and also from a carnal famine. Economies going down, war still brewing, hell, natural disasters still happening. So all and how can I forget the RFID chip, the digital currency and the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. All of this is just a domino effect of all of the things that they call have come up. So you find a picture there?
And so this is Habakkuk 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
Exactly, we have to be clear and to the point. All of those things we list, and also the scene great, various men, the scripture say they shall walk worse and worse. You have some wayward doctrines being every day is a new doctrine. Every day is every day is just something new. Not new, but within the spirit, something within the camp and the doctrines and conduct and all them things that the scripture already give insight to that. And also the world waking up to the so-called white man, which is the devil. You can get Second Thessalonians 2, you can start at 1. Because really and truly, even though them not know exactly what this COVID-19 thing stem from, even people in the world are saying right now it's not a virus, a 5G, a this, a one two, a two, two. Them have all different type of theory where actually go for sure that look, nobody not trust the so-called white man in the media, yo. So basically the devil himself is also being revealed, which is a major part of the prophecy. Got it? 2 on 1. Yeah.
Already?
Yeah.
It is Second Thessalonians 2, verse 1. Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit nor by word.
Exactly. And really and truly, remember, Lord, we're not troubled by these things. What we say are take place. We're not troubled by COVID-19. We're not troubled by the news and economic collapse. We're not troubled by the potential rioting which is bound to happen. We're not troubled by these curfews or these lockdowns. We're not troubled. Not to say it's not serious, and we don't know that our fear of our faith is at hand, but it's based on the fact that the Lord already tell you that these things were to come to pass. So now that we are seeing that come to pass, we basically comforted in spirit. What?
nor by letter as from us, as that the day of a Mashiach is at hand.
Mm-hmm.
Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
And that already that falling away has already happened. From 70 AD, come on down to the quote unquote dark ages. You know, even in the early 70s, they have this when One West was the thing. A lot of people into this whole Israelite thing. Then after the 2000 prophecy, a whole heap of people, based on the account that we have heard, from our apostles and elders, and men that were around at that time, a lot of people used to preach Israel after 2000, then just go back into the world. So even we see where the great falling away have already happened. If they have done what?
So it's in 1 Timothy 4, verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith and give heed to seducing spirits and doctrine of devils.
Exactly. And no more than ever, with this new information age, you have to be careful, because you have information out there, and also have this information. When the prophecies say, in Daniel wants to get that to me. They say, he might try to wear out the saints. He must speak great things that he must have speak to wear out the saints. So no more than ever, have to make sure say, when we are speak to the best of our knowledge through research, and validating information that we are bringing out. We have to ensure that the speech is also the circumspect in speech and in action. We have because really and truly things might not happen big, but there is we still have to be cautious as men of the Lord, because Esau still see as a threat.
Then the scripture tells us let the conversation be holy, right? And even if you will guideline, same way when I speak, hey, yeah, nay, anything after that are evil. Now I mean, and as if you even go, in this current time where we're there, this are the time where what's supposed to happen. You know what I mean? This are the time where we're supposed to focus in on the watching, because at any time something big can happen, and we see where this little situation set in place, every single prophecy will get fulfilled. Right? So if it is just if the Lord ready to release it yet, to release the seals, for the earth get earth. You know what I mean? Or if he's not ready to release it yet, I would know say, look, once the elect gets sealed up, I hit that. So here and we don't know what the elect. So at this time, we just have to do what we do and know say, look, at any moment in time, this can be it. You know what I mean? And as me say, with that said, the watch of the hiding. You know what I mean? Let's get caught, like a thief.
Don't be like the frog in the water. You know what I mean? When
they get too hot.
When you get too hot, then you're just dead. Yeah, man, you have to judge it, you have to judge it, you have to judge the heat, you have to know the temperature. When a frog in the water, I'm there and him go on chill. You know what I mean? Go on easy. And him adapt to the situation. It's just like coming to a reason with the brother this morning. Make you get your precept, but people in Jamaica we used to them have a 9-day mentality. 9 day. We say when the certain things happen and it lasts for a certain period of time and then they forget about it. The problem is solved, but them forget about the whole situation and them adapt to the condition. See? And they move on to as I said, them get comfortable. So we are not that. Them not used to a prolonged situation like this, so them already get uncomfortable. You know what I mean? But we know we're different. These are the situations where they actually look for. That's the difference. You see me?
I think if you're not mind sharp and you don't stay in that spirit, we end up like them, even open say this thing I go come, I go pause, say, yo, this COVID-19 thing I go blow over and we are going to go back to normal. But what is normal for us? You know what I mean? Because if we go back to that, hey, it's going to be harder to wait. It'll be harder for we. You know what I mean? We will want this thing escalate. If it go back to them people and norm, it'll go harder for we.
What?
The book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
And really and truly, all them actions here, it basically show Esau heart, and this is also him speaking against the Most High as well, because really and truly, what the agenda, what the end all be all to the elites with all of them things here. Them laws that them are passed, them legislation, you know, once I speak outside of the narrative, what do call it? Extremists, you see me? What kind of terrorists them say? Non-violent extremists, right? Once they not speak within the narrative, you know, and this are all them find ways to wear because they are speaking against them agenda, and this is also part of wearing out the saints have to try to get them people if people hurt me, you know, because right now I'm telling you the truth, brother, I'm going to tax right now. When Mr. Mother got mask, I put him like him money. Just like you, right now, not time for worry about mask. I go certain places about them, so I put a mask and all them something.
Yeah, but with that said in the act, see, we are look for him, you are look for him like him mad, him a look for you like you mad.
Yeah.
See, and if you ever sneeze in that car,
yeah. So, you know, it just go for sure. So, you have more than one way. When I want to make true information, the conditions them set, it make a man of righteousness. It make it difficult for a man to strive toward righteousness, a man to look towards the prophecy. It kind of make it harder for you move through. You know? And then again, as I say, you have to be careful when you speak because you will say something in all purity and all innocence, and them take it to a whole new level where it's like, you know, think that the level where them take it, that not even there for your mind or at all. You just make a general statement and them take it all the way to the top. You know, Eastern and media have a way to tend to do that. Continue, please, about.
Right?
Read what the power is to read what the saying.
Daniel 7:25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time. But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and to destroy it unto the end.
Hey, and that go for sure, yo. You say man seek to change time and laws. What are the laws? When you start and put in the laws in New World Order, you know, in real ID, in digital currency, you know, no, as a matter of fact, the RFID, you know, real frequency identification in digital currency, in 2020 Vision 2020 or Vision 2030 goals and summits, you know, all of them things are things where you have in place to go towards frame new law, frame new agenda, because it's a new society that's gonna change, or it's a society of laws, you know. So you must out with the old and in with the new, and guess what? Even before you reach this current state, you leave from over the east, come over the west, and then create a new lifestyle, which is a democratic society. And then him use that and try to spread throughout the four corners of the earth. That is also another way when people try to change times and laws. You know, the calendar system from a lunar to a solar calendar, among other things. You know, so yes, you see how through the time when the prophecies are fulfilled through the ages, as each phase are add up to the to the end. You know, with the scripture speaker. You have something to share?
Just one. Psalm 64, let's go straight to the point. Psalm 64, verse 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity.
Exactly. which is primarily Esau, because all of this, even though you have the heathen in on it, you know, like you can clearly see more they're on board, you know, Arab nations, you know, even the Africans them in a certain sense, you know, you can see that all the nations involved in this, but the head of it are basically Esau. Them are the one who are trying to institute this new system and this new government. They call it a theme ultimate goal.
Let me make more question. Psalms 83, verse start at 1. A song of keep not thou silent, O God, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. All right. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have, yeah, and the point of it, me just go straight, me just go to the point, and then I can go over it. For they have consulted together with one consent, they are confederate against the tabernacles of Edom. You know, you list out the other nations, them, and saying that Edom is basically the primary one, who I try to actually you know, use these counsels and to eradicate us, man. And if it is a reason why the Most High list them first, the reason why David them get list first on the list, you know, as some of the men, you know, as the nation, we are trying to get rid of our people. All right, and the list out the other nations, and because everybody is against us, it's basically we against everybody. You know, that's how it is set up. But can continue. Yes.
Yeah, the Georgia guide soon would say, oh, maintain the world population on now 500 million. It's something that, because by then in a film vision, you have an AI technology. If it's a case you want slaves, so in a necessarily I don't need Jake to do certain things. You know, so really and truly, it's all about the eradication of Jake. You got some Shaman?
No, you have something, but something I know again.
Pardon?
So this is Psalms 10, verse 7. His mouth is full of cursing, and deceit and fraud under his tongue is mischief and vanity. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places do he murder the innocent. His eyes are privately set against the poor. He laid in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He laid in wait to catch the poor. He doeth catch the poor when he drag him into his net. He croucheth as a lion, so that he croucheth and humbleth himself, that the poor may fall by his strong ones.
Exactly. Hold on. You see, he said that the show say him and the man are sinning enough. He say he crouched and humbled himself. When Esau tell about them laws, you know, he must say, look here, this are the solution to COVID-19, you know. Or whatever, whatever I want to put the blame for, you know, because I will say, just in case the COVID thing I just blew over and whatever will come next, it's going to be the solution to that. It's a solution to whatever problem it cause. Yes,
no, me just highlight one little point where we're going to Jamaica, right? The threat of this COVID-19 virus was from 2019. That's why they call it COVID-19. Now, it reached to the point where, you know, come America and Jamaica know about it for a while. See, them have the you know, a lot of people just say close the border, close down the border, and stop people from coming in from a long time from before it reach here. That's a sad thing, right? Now, there's a reason why them never close the border. Then all of those people, what them say them will look for now, them did know, them did actually know that are going on. So those 400 and so people what them are look for now is a bait for this thing what them say them have to go door to door to find these people. You know what I mean? So you can see all this whole thing, even the UN, I said them are go door to door. We actually whatsoever situation for people who actually when a social distance people were affected, them have to go door to door to eradicate the virus, which is a deception. We run in upon the people and we cheat them, man. They can't go on.
Nah, hear him here?
You know, hear him?
No.
I don't know, let's come closer.
This is Job chapter 15, verse 35.
Nah, hear you, but me not hear him.
So Job 15 and 35. They conceive mischief and bring forth vanity, and their belly prepareth deceit.
Mm-hmm. Really and truly, as I said, brother, it's always he already tell you all that up here. You see me? All that through chaos, him already did know say, look here, this is the plan. So him create the problem and say, look here, this is the solution. So when I say, look here, we need to can track the people who have COVID-19, we need to can track the people who already take the vaccine. You know, we need to keep a lid for who are traveling. Everybody needs to have a valid ID. So if they are travel after curfew hours, just say, look here, this is an essential worker. You know, we have a valid ID.
Just so you find out, right now, we them are try fast tracking the NIDs. You see me? In the coming time, the party with them borders, they have to have the NIDs cards. You know. Once them pull you over for them, you're supposed to can show them this. You look when I find or something down that line, is it? Remember?
Because when I get to listen to the news, or when I get to understand is that when we say for the police, they say, you know, they interview the reporter them after you interview the police and JUTC and I say, oh, like some people get caught, like the doctors and the nurses them after certain hours. How them go about it? And they say, for them have them work ID, then that's all right. But when the police are allude to is that they must say the current method of identification is basically like you must say, valid enough. You know, you must say, the example again, like you have duplicate IDs, misspellings, and some other thing you must listen to. Look here, the current ID system here have full of whole heap of flaws. So we need.
Because at the end of the day, that's why the main use identification is a national ID and your passport kind of sense that universal. You know what I mean? But your work ID can't, for instance, you can have a work ID and your work ID expire 2023, but them fire your 2022. You know what I mean? And you can still have that. So and as I say, all of this are just a part of them plan where everything just fall into place, yo.
Hey, we mentioned how really what we are going, if you notice, we mentioned the inequity, the secret councils, the mischief, the deception, how really take place. The key thing where we want you to identify and pay attention to is who. Yeah,
Mr. Micah 22:1. So woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand.
You know, just a little analyze a precept there. It's a woe to them that devise iniquity. The word devise, it's a plan, it's a plot. Then now to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. Saying you have men with them sole agenda, and this is why one key thing we have mentioned. So you can know who exactly do this, man. When we mention Edom, because we mentioned Edom in Psalms 83. Who are Edom? Who is Edom today? You know, those are key questions, are creating key people, the key people that we have to pay attention to. The Edomites are the so-called white people. Then Edom mean red from the Hebrew word Adawan. Saying Adawan, which mean red. So he is the man. These people, the so-called white man on the earth right now, they are the one working iniquity. They are the one planning all of this. They are the one who is trying to usher in this new world order, where everybody is stripped. As I mentioned, the things that we have on the agenda and the laws that we are passed behind it. You realize you have countries where say, whosoever get the vaccine, tracking wristband with tracking device, China did the same thing. I think London did the same thing. It's all about tracking
and,
people. It's all about
and sensitization because it will move from one device to the next. So first is
guy.
then it's the ID with the chip, then this, then this, that, you know. And as I
Yeah.
said about laws, we have one precept up, you have it, Shaman?
Right, so this is Daniel 8, verse 25. And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand.
Exactly. So you see that by his policy, Marcus craft to basically prosper and magnify himself because as you said, ultimately this is towards him and the new world order. You know, so you see, each phase a workout in supposedly a workout in our favor. And it must say, yeah, we almost it go along smoothly. But the monkey wrench, which is the Howard Shire basically going in the system, you know, chew off the nuts and bolts off of the hinges, you know, everything like that just a flare up and down. Because really and truly, and he not have it next. Then the next kingdom to come is the kingdom of the Howard Shire.
That's right.
And I will say all of this are towards you know the prophecy, and as the scripture does say, oh, in my peace he shall receive many, because really and truly people actually look forward to them type of measures here and get implemented because they feel like say, oh, it are gonna make them more secure. Them actually feel like say, oh, this are gonna work. And even though I don't want to push it to see these politicians, especially one of them out in Jamaica, yo, most I basically have them reward because they know.
Them skipper say, they have made, he say, they make, you have a piece of it? Yeah. Yeah, they make a covenant with death.
Isaiah
Right.
9.
Yeah, so that's fine. Read it.
Isaiah 28. 28. Oh, yeah.
28 down 15. Ready? Mr. Isaiah 28 and 15, it said, because he have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge.
Hey, you can look on even this situation as a overscoring. Read it again. Overscoring. Quick name.
When the overflowing scourge shall pass through.
As an overflowing scourge, because yeah, you know, we see. So you can use this as something like that, an overflowing scourge. You know, because the people them are feeling. You have the people and you have taximan, you have non-essential workers or whosoever them are feeling. You have people are complaining, vendors, you know, you have people are complaining, say them have to go into them savings and them now have the food and then you know all of them things there. So they are the ones that are being covered. When it a pass through, them all right. And them tell themselves so if you know them actually I believe more and more say yo them are get protected, you know, them not get affected. The banana, yeah, even the banana lady who got to market this morning, you know, she of course them reaching a market late, you know what I mean, because of the curfew. But the point that we actually say, oh, we can read about the precept again.
Right?
Concerning these leaders, man, concerning because if you notice, all of these countries are follow suit. From the Trinidad to the Dominica to the Jamaica to the Philippines, leaders of our people. You know what I mean? Leaders of our people also are go full on 100% down with the agenda. Saying and them a push it, Andrew unless we out here and witness it. Him a push it to the T because he believe in it. Saying so he believe in the new world order. He believe in a countries working multilaterally for coming together on a multilateral level. Saying
And him know the effects when it will have for the people. Him knows him respect riot. Him knows that they tell them something that will come. And me personally believe say yo, part of my know say yo, it's all BS. Honestly speaking. You see me?
yeah, you know, when you look on it, so okay.
No one, go on, bro.
Let me finish the precept.
right? And start again, right? Isaiah 28 and 15. So because we have said we have made a covenant, eh?
Now your area.
So because we have said we have made a covenant with death and with hell, are we at agreement when the overflowing scourge shall pass through, and basically the word scourge means chastisement. I mean, shall pass through, it shall not come unto us, for we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
See them, you see it. These, yo, me see when him stand up on the podium and I speak, more I see him have a smirk on his face. Saying him know, and him know what I do to the people are just to fulfill the order of the UN, the agenda of the UN. Him know where to come from. If them are read from a script, every one of them are read from a script. The Gale and the elected them have followed that same strategy of pressure from above and below to force people to accept something when they get resisted from the beginning. As the brother mentioned the NIDS. Zane, no, you even mentioned the NIDS. I say, you see, if we did have this in place, oh, now you worry about tracking them 419 people who come off of the plane.
And him say, we can't,
Huh?
he said, we can't waste a good time.
Yeah, he said that, he said we can't. And we go back to the precept I read earlier, causing craft to prosper, which, and even him do that. The craft, the man who have caused craft to prosper, it comes straight from the elite. Him follow that same craft. Them man, yeah, Andrew Wallace and them man, them follow the same craft.
Hey,
and the so-called white man.
Opposition,
Yeah?
I say, yo, look here, even though we know we see the importance of the NIDS, you know, means that we are gonna make it pass without any proper vetting. But guess what? If I need them in position, I would have JNPSS, I say what them I say, and them I say what Andrew Willis has said. So them I make it look like say, oh, we are them name the opposition for a reason. Let them job up it look like them oppose.
Yeah.
You know, so them to the both sides, not only who in power, but the two party them have to answer to the most side because the game, the shadow game, whenever play behind the curtain, and I basically give the Jamaican people a perspective. So it's actually two different perspectives, and them know the two of them are going the same road. We must pay for that as well.
Yep.
Because that's a part of the job.
Yeah, make him go look further. You that's good. Make him go look further in it, because this agreement or this covenant we make with these the dead, with the so-called white man, really, Zane, it now go hold up for too long. You know what I mean? It will come to an end. All right, it is in vain you're doing these things, man. You're doing wickedness to your people, man. It is vain. It now go hold up for too long. See? You go on.
Right, and go 16, it said, therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation, a stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation. He that believeth shall not make haste.
All right, so but who is that stone that is laid in Zion, Yahweh? And that's why that is the only foundation that will stand firm when the overflowing scourge are passed through, which is the time of Jacob trouble.
Right.
See? Continue.
And it says, he that believeth shall not make haste.
Yeah, God.
Right, so who now to make haste? The elect now to make haste. Right? The judgment also will I lay to the line, and righteousness to the plummet, and the heel shall sweep away the refuge of lies, and the waters shall overflow the hiding place.
Exactly.
Right? 18.
Yeah.
And your covenant with death shall be disannulled. Right? And your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it.
Exactly.
Most of them people were basically were weak. I say I never cause people them know the curfew this and curfew that now. So when the lockdown come, nobody now have no objections towards the full lockdown, you know. It's when the hungry start beat them and them know say Andrew and Peter Phillips and all of them look up to them here and they have big food and them and their family all right. just straight to the streets of Attack, because the most I say anything where basically in the dark I get brought to the light, And the people them are gonna realize say, yo, them leaders actually sell them out,
Right, and that's why the scourge now go past them, because guess what, the NID, when it reaches people them, as the scripture say, I got sedition among many, So the scourge, the most they are put on them are the people them are gonna hold them accountable for it, and go for them.
Yeah, as the scripture saying, which is a prophecy of second Ezra, the 15th chapter. Right, sedition among men, right, and invading one another because these government even them house don't get invaded, all right, because the scripture said, all right, we have to make it important, we have to state that important to say the scripture said that, all right, yeah, the people where you afflict, where you use lies to keep them under subjection, man, they are the ones that gonna rise up against you, okay. They can have it around. Oh, yeah, precept. Sorry, one more.
This is Micah chapter 3, verse 1. You hear me?
Yeah, man.
Micah 3, verse 1. And I said, Here I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and ye princes of the house of Israel, is it not for you to know judgment, who hate the good and love the evil?
Hey, fast. Go too fast, brother. What is that up, man? Go on, this up. Go again.
Alright. Micah 3, verse 1. And I said, Here I pray you, O heads of Jacob.
Exactly. Don't say the Lord, All you and all the leaders of the both the jail people, anybody that run the country from the parliament to the governor general, all the heads of the house of Israel, because believe it or not, we here in Jamaica are predominantly of the tribe of Benjamin, right? Of the nation of Israel. And you are our current heads, who want to run basically the province or the country. Okay. So the most I say, you also are the head of the children of Israel. Yeah, and nobody not pass, no exempt from judgment when you come on the how washing our shine. Continue.
It says, and ye princes of the house of Israel, is it not for you to know judgment?
The Lord asks, is it not for you to know judgment? So you tell me, say, yo, you get in a position where you're a leader, you don't have the vision or the mindset to say, yo, this I go carry the country down one path when now go good. And it's your obligation as the leader to tell the people and say, look here, this are the road we are going, but you are going to some paint lies and I get them fluff. Continue.
It says, who hate the good and love the evil, who pluck off their skin.
Oh no, them hate the good and love the evil. Them not judge with the laws and statutes and judgments of the how much you are shy. Them work with Esau agenda and Esau laws them. Hey, even with Privy Council and England there. So therefore, I know our laws. It's not our laws. And I know the laws of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So obviously whosoever law they are follow, I feed them thing you used to run it. So obviously the judgment where you pass is an unrighteous decree. Continue.
Who pluck off their skin from off them, and their flesh from off their bones, who also eat the flesh of my people, and flay their skins from off them, and they break their bones and chop them in.
Hey, every major project around another country here, 60% are going to a politician in pocket, next 20% go towards them friend, and the next 20% actually do on the project itself. And that is just a fear or a highly unlikely estimate. With me feel like I'm more, but they rob with people blind. Every time when I think about politicians and money out, everybody knows how them pocket certain things. We know what you want, but a couple months back here, say Andrew Wallace, one of them politicians made like too much in $1,000 a month. The government a paper, the taxpayer money a paper. They are made. I don't believe them pay them made too much.
When you look on even minimum wage and compared to where these and how this or the government them set up themselves, you know, them set up themselves for them basically I get like way fat of out of the system. And then you have and this is the thing, is the import you cannot treat the poor a certain way where them are gonna rebel against you. Then the ones that build society, the ones that uphold society, you can't treat them a certain way. You have to make sure so them get treated fairly then. You know, them are servants, everybody a servant. But these men in rulership are behave like them and a servant. Alright? You should be a servant to the people. And them basically heap up everything. Them judge for money, them in the office just for the money. And them heap up everything unto themselves, man. And you have people who barely can make it out there, man. They barely at the minimum wage, and they barely can make. People we are earning below minimum wage too. We're basically earning for the day, you know?
Them have all type of travel allowance and gas allowance and vehicle allowance every month.
Entertainment allowance, certain kind of allowance where them pay, when them get them salary, when them get don't have to be touched.
You see me, them spouse and them and them picking them spouse and all type of thing. One bag allowance per month. And right now, when more people in the poor class would want to see a quarter of that just to get on them feet certain way, yo. And then
if somebody can get the precept in their pocket, we say, yo, you know, if you trouble a soul that is already vexed or something like that. Yeah, you read that one there.
Isaiah 10:1.
Yeah, man, somebody getting it.
No, I said the one in Maria, but you done?
No, I finish it.
Oh, finish it.
Back in Micah 3:3, who also eat the flesh of my people and flay their skin from off them, and they break their bones and chop them in pieces as for the pot and as flesh within a cauldron.
Exactly. Continue slack.
I'll finish there. Verse 4 says, then shall they cry unto the Lord, but he will not hear them. He will even hide his face from them at the time as they have behaved themselves ill in their doings.
Yeah,
I want to say, hey, I'm not going to call for around because they want to jump up and say, oh, Jesus Christ, man. Oh, Jehovah, and all them something like that. And them things that them I think them all call to the Lord. You know, because, hey, remember I video when the post I go on the way with Andrew Wallace about him I pray. And them I say, oh Lord, forgive him for all of them do against the people instead. Him say, oh, we'll go against people in the state children in state care. And them list out, I don't remember them word for right now, but him list out what these are 5 different areas in the society where must need forgiveness from the sins when commit against them. And the people in the crowd are praying and say, oh yes, Lord, oh yes, Lord. And them not even see them man just tell us, look here, we do some things in the government where I go against the people. Them not even see it. So it got to say, when, as you say, when the people them rise up, them I want call upon them, I want call upon God. When I go
yeah.
Isaiah 10:1. Say, want to them that decree and righteous decrees, that right grievous, that right grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey and that they may rob the fatherless. Right? And what will ye do in the day of visitation and in the desolation which shall come from far? To whom will ye flee for help? And where will ye leave your glory?
Yeah, exactly what I say. The matriarch upon our God, you know, really, you know who the first thing them are really sweet Jesus. You know, the first name them are call upon. You know, Jesus have mercy, God have mercy, and Father have mercy, and all that. You know, those names aren't, there's no deliverance in them name there. The Heavenly Father said, woe unto them that decree and righteous decree. All right, and the people that you judge rightly, you never judge them rightly. You never treat them good. All right, So now when a time for your, when your judgment come, what you gonna do? Where you gonna flee for help from? See?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As much as the people wicked enough, you see me? The Most High still look upon the unrighteousness will basically take place. Not like the Most High blind to it. So no because you see the Most High punishing people, I mean say yo, you can't get to do whatever. You get them are get accountable to them action and you get accountable for yours. You know, so everybody, as I said, the scripture says the Most High judgment is like a ring. You know, it will come all the way full circle. Everybody will get them touch because that's just how the Most High is. So them people feel like say them are do what them are do, them are live comfortable, and then them are pass through and then nothing will happen, and then the Most High flip the switch, and them are wonder, yo, where did I go wrong? You know, because guess what? It was when for them people, when for them wife are dead, and when for them pick me are dead, and when for them relatives, and then when for them when death come to for them doors, them are gonna ask the Most High, why Lord? That's what them are want to say. You know,
Hey, just,
but them now what things say, yo, you know, the time when them uphold crime, how much in sons them kill, how much in daughters them kill, how much in mothers them kill and grandmother, and how much other people, family, our lives them affect with all of the corruption and things that them upholding in the society. You know something?
one more.
Alright.
Yes.
Worry, don't worry.
Chapter 4, verse 1 says, my son, defraud not.
Can you hear him?
No.
I hear me now?
One.
I said, Ecclesiasticus chapter 4, verse 1 says, my son, defraud not the poor of his living, and make not the needy eyes to wait long. It says, make not an hungry soul sorrowful, neither provoke a man in his distress. Add no more trouble to an heart that is vexed, and defer not to give to him that is in need. That's from the verse 5 also. It says, turn not away thine eye from the needy, and give him none occasion to curse thee, for if he curse thee in his bitterness of his soul, his prayer shall be heard of him that made him.
Yeah, actually, I can hear it.
Yeah. It said clearly, and them people did already they in a distress. Them people did already go through shit. You know what I mean? To the point where them people are to willingly, them people are willing to work with the government
To get
in
things
a
back.
them distress. They must say, yo, you understand, man, if you have to lock it down, man, you have to lock it down, man, because this one of the virus is serious. They believe in you. In them distress, the things that when they go through, you have men where I say, yo, them run out of money and the thing now work. Them feel it already and then believe in the agenda where you push, brother. And you had more. We're gonna make it so sour and bitter for this government, man. Because you know them sorrow and they realize so you lie to them on top of it, man, them are go hey, why, man? Then them are go lose it. And that's why it's gonna be like zombie thing out here. Alright, them are go mad. See?
The business really are so frustrated with the vendor them, they don't know the lower class. I must look here. We understand the thing serious, so we not say oh if we free to but because if everybody's thinking of the sense. You see me? So as I say, oh, them really put them trust in them to say, oh, well, he look like a right thing, so we just go and bear it because we can't cause him for this. You see me? I first hear people now blame government. The most of them say, oh, so we can't do it. But me hear nobody blame the government. You see me? So you can't say, oh, them really, as I said, them are trust. You know what them
Yeah, them are trust them just the same, you know, regardless of the situation. Alright, and this man insists, or these people insist that, you know, we have to follow the agenda how the so-called white man are deal with. And the important thing with these people now realize, and we continuously I get overlooked for ages. From identity get taken away from us, man. We now a lot of our people now realize, yo, these men are our enemies. And because them look upon them man as an enemy, we try to put it to death on a day-to-day basis. Now they want to do it on a more speedy level. Zin, because to them we're not dying fast enough. Zin. So exactly we're populate more than we are dying. So you know these men agree for sustainable development to reduce the earth population, because even when you look at it, people agree with the agenda because things easier to do. When you look on the road, you have men that say, yo, even me, yo, it's easier to flow up on the road, less traffic, you know, less traffic, and less whole heap of other things. You know what I mean? But when you look on it, people agree and I say, yo, things really easier to do. And it has justified them man as I say, that's why we need to kill the people, that's why we need to reduce their population. See, because if you see less car on the road, less carbon emission, so things really better. You have some article come out and say all the deer them and the turtle them I come back, certain wildlife I come back in them, coyote I come back on the road, I try to come back in you know. So you see even nature agreed you know, to that thing. Yeah. So you see we really need to reduce the earth population, man.
But
According to them.
Esau and urbanization caused that still.
Exactly.
We just have to, because really and truly, somebody needs to be eradicated.
Yes.
Things come back to normal.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But just who? All of it.
Okay, when you skip back to let's say at the end of it make you read Malachi. We say when you call them the bad wickedness. Alright. The men them will do wickedness upon the earth, we make all of this thing. We make people agree to something with them create. Then we make people try to say, yo, yes, I truth, we need to do this. We need to get this sorted out. Climate change and way. You create the problem. Then you is the problem, and then you create a whole scenario, a whole strategy. Then the people agree with your agenda. Saying so the real cancer is you. Esau, the so-called white man. You are the real cancer. Yeah, man, can read it, Malachi.
This is Malachi chapter 1, verse 4. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
Hey, you must see man before it is what it is now, before what it is now. If you was man before it was actually developed. Seeing before them actually put some buildings and all of those factories and them things there. Green and lush. Seeing even if you build a house there, so man, you still have to keep the environment as is, man. Still make the trees and the wildlife still have them around. Then, but if you see man before it turned to what it is now, man. So you see life. Normally just be buildings, man, and it just look dead. See? Be a radiation and all them little thing that I just flow through now. See? So continue up.
Thus said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down.
So they want build and they want to build more. See? They want to build more. So what the most I plan is to throw them down, man. It's not to make you continue. Saying anymore, it's not to make you continue. It's keep us say, yo, let's go and populate the whole earth with cities or something like that.
Isaiah 14.
Isaiah 14. Go on.
And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai had indignation forever.
Yeah, because guess what? These are a set of men that don't have any morals, don't have any the real guidance of how to do things righteously. They don't have the righteous mentality of actually govern society. They don't believe in a life. They are dead. The man that believe in. The man that believe in a death so much to all them old people them plan to destroy them own people I catch it. I go get destroyed in what them a plan. Man, in regard for life, man. But you have it now.
Yeah, really actually them life and just because actually you know when it's a difference when I know so look here, I'm gonna do something and things might go bad, but it's a means to an end. And then they do it, then people actually just get up and say, oh, look here, I'm going to do this regardless of how much money I'm going to make. Two different mindset. You not consider life. You not consider say, oh, one heap of people. Yes, if I consider then do it, at least I can say, oh, look here. As we say, it's a means to an end and for the better, depending on what the situation is. Just generally speaking. But their money, when the money do their money, say, look here, this needs to get done, any cost or any means necessary. When they want to look on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, look here, we need to make a statement. People say, hey, if you watch a documentary on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, everybody walk up and down like it's a regular day. No warning, no nothing. The people just wake up and just know say one country just drop two atomic bomb on them.
Hey, and these are the kind of men where the leaders of all people choose to go in a bed with. Saying men when have no moral, they have no moral when they believe in a life. It's where you have a saying to say you lay down with dog, you must catch a flea. Saying so you say the destruction when it a pass and when them a get it, you're gonna get it too.
And that I think if that as we that when I grew up one night, look here, if he's on a regard life and in agenda need to push a certain way, it means if you push him agenda, if you tell us look here, you know that this deal to get done enough. You have to kill at least 100,000 of your people, you know. But I feel like I can negotiate with them. It's either you have to work with it or you have to find somebody who work with it, I go work with it. You know.
That's right.
I saw them work, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm calling the beast man, destroyer of worlds, yo.
The Auburn Jack, yeah. That's something?
Revelation 11 and 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear the name small and great, and should destroy them which destroy the earth.
Exactly. This is a part at the end as well. The destruction of the so-called white man after 1,000 years worth of slavery, of course, because he never just dead. If he just dead, so that him get off the hook. You know, like you do some foolish and get to go in bed and sleep. No. You know, you have to face the punishment for the things you do because, hey, really and truly, no man or no nation on the face of the earth actually deal with the so-called white man as it is. So therefore, we have to rely upon divine intervention. You know, and that's why people look away and say we're mad because the faith we have, say, oh, you have washing your shall come give this man in judgment. Nobody wish God. Anybody look here, you need to bear, you need to pick up arms, you need to form an army, you need to go some booms and do some things and fight against them physically, but there is no man or nation currently.
Yeah. So like there's some more add. If somebody have a preset, make them bring it out. More add some.
Basically, they're stressed for the most are destroy the earth. So basically, Yahweh Hashem need it. To deal with this man. Only a God. It's because he sees himself as a God. He doesn't take a God to deal with it.
Hey, look at this. And let me just I show the brother something. And the brother Yashamai just posted in the group. Me have a video there from there. What them send now come to Venezuela. There's a fleet, a warship and warplane up on the way I go to Venezuela. They're not even reach already. You see me? So while the world are focused on COVID-19.
What about the brother said that panic one day?
Huh?
Brother said that panic comment board one day. When we are talking about the facts say they are focused on COVID-19 and World War III geopolitics plays still into and a brother they put it on the comment board and say right now the US are getting ready to run in for Venezuela.
Then them actually send the ships them now. You know what I mean? Them actually send the ships, them actually depend on them way and them show you the different warplanes them and the different aircraft carrier them what them send. And then you have a next video now where we see troops in Venezuela mobilized. You understand? So while the world this man say to watch him policy, him cause craft to prosper. So why the word deception? You see, this is the reason why we refer to the so-called white man as the devil. All right, because this man used deception upon great levels, man.
Right, and as the man stated in the video, saying that they use this as an opportunity, COVID-19 as an opportunity. To go down there, go eradicate the drug movement.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Now you're Canon?
No, anybody that talk of a day another ratio between area and not all.
Basically, you know, crisis guardian, mother, never make a crisis go to waste, you know?
Bro, come on, bro. You can't do it.
I'm gonna say is, you know, crisis guardian, them use them crisis of the basically pass them agenda. You know what I mean? And for COVID-19, where basically is a worldwide thing, your body busy at doing them thing. They're not gonna make it go to waste. You see me? All the plans them are really need to get pushed. I mean, I see a video with China said here, I push out the RFID chip. We don't know them are go hard already. You know what I mean? So every country really I use that big opportunity here to part. Even Jamaica right now, so Jamaica have some bag of laws and them are called for the reserves. You see me? And they, right? So everything really I get them come even hear Andrews on the radio. I say basically I say in a nutshell, them are gonna use this to basically get certain things done. You know, because I invest money in it also, so I use a certain investment to cover all those to basically put things from proper perspective. For example, business-wise also. You know what I mean? Some people will never register yet. You know, I can go back up on the road certain way if them business set up certain way.
This is all the man has said. He must say the Venezuelan the drug cartel, them are trying to penetrate America. And he must say, them not gonna make them penetrate America. But no one is coming to America. America is going to them. You know what I mean? So, what is the penetration?
No, but look at it. Anybody know about now you know what you call it as around the center?
Eh?
Now you know owner center.
No, you know what I'm saying?
No, here's something with the conversation.
I'm even asking something, man.
Oh, because when I say anybody know about the whole drug trade, especially over here in the West, CIA. Everybody know that. So if you ain't know, right away you read something like that, you know, it's a whole lot of this bullshit, right? And really and truly, what even in a couple years back, we do an article about the whole judge. This is how them plan to militarize the Caribbean, you know. They might use drugs and guns as a pretense to the military be more active in the waters. But what they don't want to tell people is that look, Venezuela and Russia link, Venezuela and China link. We don't know when them are going to send for them fleets over, so we need to have bodies in the water. All of them to protect them borders from nothing to do with the Venezuela. No. Then that's why I'm show them presence in them waters when Russia and China are planning to come over. That's all I'm do. But I'm guess what? Drug cartel. Everybody know I CIA run the drug trade. So you know, like I say, oh look here, I need to protect myself from myself.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why. That's one of the reasons why them we bring out some precepts there. Or can't make speak too long and the precept them not come out. But one of the reasons why them actually killed Gary Webb, because Gary Webb did have intel from the CIA drug trade with Nicaragua, guns for drugs trade, with Nicaragua, and them demonize him in the media and then kill him. All right, but this is what these are the excuse, where the so-called white man, Edomites by nationality, are used. They actually run in for the people them. I take resources with them want. See? We take resources where them want and them look at thing them and using deception. See? Yeah. And And this is why, hey, even if oh, yeah, go on.
Yeah, man.
Go on.
Oh, this is Obadiah 1 verse 3. This is Obadiah 1 verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Thou that exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Yeah, he's so proud. In him doings, yeah, he might do evil and he might basically nobody. He must say nobody can touch him. He might do all of the wickedness, man, because of the pride and heart, and him see himself as a god. He might continue to do what he might do, not knowing that the Heavenly Father, the ultimate puppet master, have him on a string and put that pride in him heart to actually behave that way there. Because when him judgment come, it gonna be so justified. Saying there's no loophole to say, but you know, but it is, but no, there's no righteousness what this man I do. So the judgment gonna be so justified, man, to get rid of, to deal with the so-called white man. And you know, as you didn't mention, say, yo, nobody can touch him. You know, who are gonna bring him down for real? Because when you look on it, you ask, who are gonna bring him down for real? Same, if we can't lift up arms against him, there's no country. Even right now, Russia have to take in we are seeing he don't mind them. China can't run in upon them too hard either. When them have the whole NATO, seeing them have NATO, them have so many alliance with these countries. So really the most I have to set up this man to bring him down, man. See? Go on.
This is Psalm 17 and verse 13. Arise, O Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Hey, what him said? Him said he asks Yahweh to deliver his soul from the wicked, from which is the sword,
Which is
thy sword. No, the one point I want to make of that, man. Jamaica, enough of these islands are gonna be in such. If you remember, if you watch the movie Hotel Rwanda, when the so-called white man, the UN troops, them come, who them come for? Them come for them people. Them left the country for self-destruct. And a lot of these countries, the mark of the beast never gonna get implemented so fully, like, you know, for everybody pan database and have them new world order a flow and all of them things. No. A lot of these islands men are gonna get left for self-destruct. Killing each other within. See, them not go business about people so whatsoever, left of it, man, left of it. See?
We start off earlier where, you know, anti-oneness and these leaders sell out the people them, the things that them can make a covenant with death and them are safe. But the long and short and story is that the right hand side, the elect of the nation of Israel will be protected.
Yeah.
And then the left hand side, the elect, the elite of the left hand side, them have them bunker and them place set up where them are going to see to make it true because straight in a slavery. So Andrew will them boom when them fall. Then they're in the elite on the left hand side, then they're in the elite on the right hand side. So I death unto them.
Yeah.
And all leaders like them, they sell out that people
So into this thing, jump past NITS, and I go straight to the RFID chip based on how the framework already said.
Just to add, this is a jump past NITS act. They're going to use the NITS to gather the information. You see me, that's the whole agenda. You see me, just to gather the information, you might don't even get a card and say, yeah, the brother said. But I'm going to want to use that card as a framework to gather all on the information. So everybody willingly give out them information for them national ID. You see me, what they come out and give them and tell them about a trip. That's why even right now, Andrew wants to do this by gradualism. You see, even curfew are part of gradualism. You see, all the people them are going to react to the different things the money bring forth.
Hey, look at this.
To bring across something. What you say, bro?
No, so like you're finished, brother.
No, man, go on, man.
We can answer this. I see him that we said everything. With the whole I know Andrew on the scene because I'm gonna say earlier, the man literally come for radio and TV comes and basically them are gonna use the crisis to get lost fast. You know what I mean? Literally said that. So one thing with them, even matter about them say them have funds for basically push out. But everybody knows that when funds are go, just like Aaron there said earlier, when politicians deal with the funds, you know, so there be a corruption go on. So even if you're allied to JLP people would are more likely to get first priority, yeah, right? From them in any crisis or anything like that. So they might try to say, yo, because they don't want nothing like that to take place. You know what I mean? They want to do things on a balanced level, right? And I said they just want to fling up money and they don't know where they want to basically monitor everywhere, everybody will get money. So you're gonna have to go through some process before you can get aid or anything like that. And I'm already think of if we go next 14, like 70 or 14 days, remember what I said. So to put the country in the most strain, no one put the country in the most strain because remember, you know, most of these cases where them say are COVID-19 are foreigners. You see me? Most of the cases where them say are foreigners them. So you know really a spread in a sense where in a community sense. So if them just lock the borders, you see me, and try to keep things for a more tightly inside, you know, they never have to go so hard. You see what I said?
Yeah, that's why them.
No area.
No, we said you must say them they close the borders before it wouldn't have the easy, but at the end of the day it's harder of chaos.
Right.
Harder of the chaos. You know what I mean? So them have to invite the chaos so them can have the order. So if they close off the border and we don't have no cases of COVID-19, basically it wouldn't make no sense to them.
And the agenda can't get pushed.
Exactly.
So they would have less alibi
to do what they want.
Yeah, people ask the UK people so alright. But that's America. America never reach the level we are here.
Of course,
When
America they still have more cases, but when them block UK from travel, you know, America they still have more cases than UK, you know, and they were still allowing Americans to come into the country.
In Trinidad, they have a UK member where come from Trinidad from UK. Master Trinidad, they have a case, and a UK the person come from. America, Jamaica get the case. UK, so the most person come from the UK and I carry the virus. Why you not put one ban on people coming from the UK? Right? And you must say, oh, UK is not deemed as what the word them use? As a threat in another level there yet. So them no one deep with this one go fling up but bad most of them tied to UK and America. So that's the risk of them ban other countries. But because UK and America are the main support our tourism and something that they never do want to put up ban yet. So the research that come from overseas to Jamaica in this COVID crop is basically from UK and America, and then afterwards you get the final them say right money. Then there's a big invite the chaos.
Yeah, that's what I really want to say, right? So this is one little thing I'm find based on the whole Hegelian dialectic, right? And it says how the problem, reaction, and solution paradigm works. One, the government creates or exploits a problem, then attributes blame to others. Two, the populace reacts by asking the government for protection and help to solve the problem. Three, the government offers a solution that was planned by them long before the crisis occurred. The outcome, rights and liberties are exchanged for the illusion of protection and help.
And so like, and that's why they must say exactly what I'm right now. And if you notice how Andrew attack, we have to move fast. Then because one of the things we must say from before this so-called crisis is that we're lagging behind. You know, Jamaica lagging behind. And really and truly, a lot of country we are lag behind and get left behind. And that's why we say a lot of them want to meet the standard quick enough because the elite are move. Skipper tells you the devil know that he have but a short time. If them now move on the pace with this devil and movement, them all get left and it are just left to self-destruction, man.
With the masses are missed also, right? this is not about COVID-19. You know what I mean? So all them are wait from COVID-19 to pass. COVID-19 are going to pass, but the legislation will get passed during COVID-19 will not be reverted. You know what I mean? So everything are going to still stay in place.
After 9.
No, go on, yeah.
After 9/11, America withdraw the Paycheck Act. We still have that right now, though, when them can have surveillance on all of them people over there, don't it?
Right.
So the laws are gonna still remain after all, like when they want to say when they come back normal. You see? Well, bro.
Yeah, man, it's obviously a government state.
Yeah. We have said this fast. People pick up the car where they must have hear people because my deal movements in the high street, almost everywhere we go, you don't know the argument that they told. But the talk of people I make is that them are just sit through the government. You see me? People say, yo, what them are do? Now, nothing really to do with the COVID-19. They must have taken them rights. They hear people say that every minute and everywhere we go. You see me? And them you see them don't talk, you see that they will follow the rules of the prophet that I agree. You see what I say? But all right, but we share the levels now. When the thing really hit upon them, understand what go on, them go attack the government because they must say, yo, look here. What you do never make no sense. They said magic when them are one are flash wheel every minute, and then the same trick get played out now. The whole American Babylon system, basically people are sit through the whole foolish right now. You see me?
We said, we quoted earlier, Revelation 12, verse 12. Rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time.
Yeah. Done.
Verse 13 is, and when the dragon saw that he was cast unto the earth, he persecuted the woman which brought forth the man child.
Yeah, and I like this part here, the devil come down unto you having great wrath. The so-called white man, no, say him rulership is coming to an end. So when it's talking about the devil, they make note that this is the so-called white man that they're talking about. Physical representation of the spiritual demon, Satan upon earth. Alright, he say no, say him have a short term because his rulership, his time in rulership is coming to an end. And the pride of him in him heart, him believe, say yo, him can beat this thing and continue forever. And then New World Order is that vision them have to continue forever because part of the New World Order is, you know, him being, we call it now, transhuman, you know, moving consciousness from the mortal flesh to robotics. They say that. Yeah.
I want to have a piece of paper to cover where it does say, this is Matthew 24, verse 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
Yeah, so him have a short time, but because of the elect, because of the most I shorten the days for the elect getting delivered at the end of his kingdom, man. Saying the deliverance of the elect is the end of his kingdom. And that is the reason when the scripture say, oh, great fear fell upon them which saw the men that get the truth, get the spirit, because them know say, hey, from them when I get the truth and I speak, I reveal my identity, which is one of the biggest secrecy, in my identity, who him really is. The man will say, oh, nothing normal now going on the earth, you know. You know, say, oh, hey, this thing, hey, my time is almost up. Because see them money I come take back there. And you know, they must see the chariots them. When I think when we came a fret so much, Zane must see chariots are bigger than the earth, man. Zane pick up on him satellite. Chariots are bigger than the earth. Yeah, and these are the things, but it is, the days are being shortened because of the elect sake. So the most I number everything, the most I have numbers on everything. Just like how him have a point, the Babylonian Empire, him say, yo, you have been weighed and measured. He say you have the number the kingdom, you know? He say you have number divine number the kingdom or something like that. Then and same so this kingdom get numbered. Yeah, go on.
Job 14 and 5. The seed, his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bones that he cannot pass.
Right. And that's why when you see these things happening, man, when you say, oh, they see the boundary there, we are come down to the boundary, they are come down to the wire now. You know what I mean? Where so-called white man are going to face him judgment from the Heavenly Father. You know, because as they just say, oh, who are going to really judge this man? Who are going to fight this man? Well, it come down to the wire, we are going to see how who are going to fight him. Enough people, them, you know, like where you have sound to them say, yo, so you're really looking for a black man to crack them skies? Yeah, we are looking for somebody to come crack them skies, which is Yahweh Shai. If not, we doom. The skipper say, yo, if him did, if it wasn't for the elect sake, then no flesh wouldn't be, you wouldn't have no flesh left to save. Because this white man upon us, this a destructive level, man. Then
They get
So the
something.
Lord, the Lord already gave the poor. The Lord already gave the poor to do what he want to do, yo. You get me? Lord, you know, as the mother say, he's got the whole world in his hand, yo. You get me? God give him the wicked the earth. So what him do? Him do whatever him pleased to do and him full him heart with it. And if the Lord give him the time on top of it, just like the scripture say, no flesh will see him. I tell the script, the Lord literally tell us, bro, if me never do this, would have come back to nothing, yo.
yep.
The precept. Go on.
This is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8. Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith Yahweh Bashem Yashai, until the day that I rise up to pray. For my determination is to gather the nations that I will assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my
He
judgment.
said, him going to do it. He said, the Lord, he said, I will gather all the nations. So there's no I. It is in our state, a dilemma right now, or it's a serious, when we say it like this, it's a play out the agenda of the Heavenly Father. Then the Heavenly Father tell him, say, oh, so it will go. And he's watch it and he can't do nothing about it.
Just like fear.
Mhm.
When Moses go to Pharaoh and say, oh, the Lord said, oh, look up Egypt. You see me?
What speak? Nah, you also want to.
Me and say basically, me refer up to Pharaoh.
I hear you.
Yeah, can I talk with you like completely special?
Yeah, so me refer back to Pharaoh. You know what I mean? When the Lord sent Moses to get Israel from
Oh, so now you're good enough.
Hey, hey, you might use the analogy. You might use the analogy of fear. All right, or the most I did actually have fear upon strings.
Maybe, yeah, maybe a finance speaker, you know.
And everything. I did it fix. Yeah, I might use the analogy of fear. You know, or the most I did actually had me mad. You know, and use him to fulfill his purpose upon the earth. See, right?
I saw Isaiah 19 and verse 14 says the Lord hath mingled the Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. Says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt which the head or tail or branch or rush may do. In that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts, which shaketh over it.
Yahweh, and you know we have to declare the name of the Most High. And so this is one of the reasons we use but the Pharaoh analogy. Then Pharaoh Saying when him destroy him bring down Pharaoh, him say, oh, that my name, say for this cause have I raised him up, so that I might show my power in thee and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. And this Egypt we refer to in Isaiah 19, another Egypt, another ancient Egypt that talk about this Egypt and the pharaohs that are ruling this Egypt. See?
Hey, I'm at the other one now.
Huh?
That's I'm at the other one.
Oh, hey, brother say, oh, the Moses, right now the Moses set up a Pharaoh with a powerful than the ancient day Pharaoh. Because now the Moses equipped a Pharaoh with warplane, with missiles. The Moses give him all of the, you know, like when you play certain game and you give your player, yeah, cheat code and all of the guns in the world, man. You give him more pride, you hype him up. So the Moses hype up the Pharaoh, I mean, we are bigger than at the boss level. This then where the Pharaoh never have such power back then. See, now we have aircraft, we have laser technology, we have microwave technology. The most I give it, man. And I say, yo, hey, prepare for war, come. Because when we meet you, I'm not going to meet you as a man. This is not a nail, driving nail kind of thing when we reach back. Then when I come in, I'm a power that the Heavenly Father Yahushua said. That Yahushua said, the Son of the Heavenly Father, he said, when we meet you, I meet you as a man, I come in the power, man. God-like state, I come meet you. See?
One I'm
Yeah, God state.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2, verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
God.
And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
So which is basically Esau Edom, you know, so-called white man and all the most I basically are consumed with his mouth. Basically the prophets, you know, we out here are basically revealing. You know, we out here are telling him in judgment. We out here are telling him, we're telling him we're judge, we're liar, we're the persecution, we're the judge, all the most are the executioner. You see, so we're making no crime and we're making no punishment.
You must have a straight up to be for this
then, yeah, as the after shows, Jeremiah 49 or Jeremiah 50, they say, do my battle axe and weapons of war. You know, that we have the Lord, I'll give you the spirit when they return, they also be the executioners. You know,
Yeah, the revealing, because it all him get exposed. First, before him get destroyed, we have to identify and point out who he is.
God.
The most I remove that covering cast, he veil we cast over all people actually not see. And you know this devil for more basically. Alright, so the most I remove it's keep telling Isaiah 47, he say, yo, you make Esau bear, you make cover the legs or something like that. So you know when you get exposed, then he get destroyed. Identify target and then destroy target.
So Jeremiah 49 and 10. So, but I have made Esau bear. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not.
Hey, if you notice what call it, I have made Esau bear. You know, so when you talk about Esau again, at the same Edomites. Alright, Esau, the forefather for the Edomites. Then the same nation of people we're talking about, which is the so-called white man. So him say, well, I have make him bear, he make Esau bear. Then no longer hide, no longer can hide, man. Hey, and this is the difference between all of them like a prophets and rise up, because everybody turn prophet now. Then they are not able to identify the so-called who it really is. And them don't know. A lot of them don't know say, yo, the so-called white man. Them just see some things happen. Then I don't know. Say, yo, it's a nation of people. It's a thing we go from so far back. from biblical days. This is a war we are continuing between we and this man. From the womb, them don't know say how the war goes so far back. They them know say how this man is, but everybody get up, oh 5G and destroy the people them. Oh you know say how them are try do this. And everybody turn prophet and a report. Everybody turn reporter. But where are you when we did a report? For how long? Where are you when we were reporting? When we are reporting,
Living
report.
life.
See? For how much years now, man, we are telling about this so-called white man that is, and you're still not seeing that this man is the devil.
Hey,
Yo, just like how just like how the brother, man, the brother always say, yo, you get me? What's coming is going to be the biggest I told you so in history. You see me? And these people gonna see, just like how, yo, it was amazing to see. The brother post some voice notes in the group. When I listen to them, here man I say, yo, brother, after what people are seeing on radio, people start believe say a prophet now, you know. You get me?
What?
Because them start see things are happening. And
Which priest have come to your mind?
eh? Because them a say, yo, and I just wait here, get up and start tell people these things.
I say, speaking of prophet, it's amazing. That's like your brother. Yo, when I listen, I feel the joy too. I feel, you know, the joy of the most I just give this man and say, yo, hey, me make you a prophet to them people, and then say, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, then shall they know that a prophet has been among them.
hey, they come to you and like people connect, but they hear the word. Them now do it same way. So some of them people are saying, yo, you're not a prophet already. It's not about saying that we're a prophet, you know. That is not the important thing. You see me? Yeah. Because I mean, I say you have to save a life. The whole aim for we preaching to you, or preaching to the elect and put it away there, is for the elect wake up, or no, the elect will wake up. You see me? So yeah, you know, you say if they not move, then just not move. You say that prophet is not nothing, you know. But I mean, I mentioned earlier, with the whole laws that get pushed, they say them easily have laws to just say, yo, look here, and you can't get a certain way on them thing there. Because people think say, yo, when the time come, they must group up together and go fight against the government because them enough for them. You see me? But they must make laws to make sure say, yo, if we do this and go protest now anything from away, we have rights to literally, yeah, you know? So, they might create them thing from now.
They say them can't come, they must say, yo, we have rights to come in and boof you.
Yeah. I mean,
Even if you put up video on social media, I sure say, yo, look, the man them get some new fresh button, then get some shield, then get beer things for. So just run off people off the street. You get me? They might equip themselves more and more and gear up themselves. And people now really bigger picture what them do, yo.
When they get actually named riot gear.
Yeah,
exactly.
That literally
because who shot
gear.
to come? Yep. Them are, there's no way people are surprised when work normally a flow. They're gonna take them 14 days off, 27 days, because they got 7 already, and then I'm gonna go 14 more. Let's say they do 40. No, 21 that, right? So 21 days of certain people not going to work. You know what I mean? Or whatever, they can't go up on the even night because Jamaica is a place that make most money off of hotels, you know what I mean, and nightlife. Tourism and nightlife. And there's no nightlife, right? We're not going to the street at night time. Only mad people are sitting on
You should not be going.
well, you know,
if you forgot, because the news videos, like the news station, I'm going through the street, and you see say, oh, it did, you know, you have big alpha tree where ever populated, man. Look at that about Madison Square Garden, New York.
Every building get I don't want to get blow said it because even like to say one little food place but hours I sell art. You can't go in there with more than 10 person night.
Yeah.
You know? Or some people just not driving a line out the door with some long line, let's see gone down, so we'll
Well, line up
Hey, and one thing we want to actually mention, and if brothers have precept on deck, let me bring them up. We just one small point before we set up. Make it read. Notice that the money will make the videos, and I say, I tell Andrew this and that, and you know, we not go in and anything there. There is something, cause you go pick up all the money we do them, so you go pick them up. Who give them that intel there? They go pick up them money. Them already know, and you have to realize. If you don't realize, so even technology I get used within the whole situation, and then we don't know how to tell it. Because even before situations like this, the whole Vibes Cartel case was all about that. Was all about tracking technology I get involved for pinpoint and I bring up records of this, man. Then that the vice note with the fake news and them say come from where? Westmoreland. Them say pick him up at Westmoreland. Now yeah, them say turning himself. But all them pinpoint him. You know, say because as a person of interest specifically, them pinpoint him. Then them two it when we go live. They can pick them up. They have chilling that I go through the same thing. Then they go pick up them. So everything, the technology again.
In a state of emergency, yeah, in a state of emergency, you already know, say you have certain laws that exist again. So,
Andrew Willis, he must say, yo, he might use one term from what they say, yo, public mischief. When they talk about cybercrime and them vice note thing, he must say, yo, public mischief, but he now give a clear guideline of what public mischief is. Basically, must say anybody will say things about COVID when official. That's what I say in a nutshell. So like so I can all a video and realize, look here, we have point out certain things. Depending on what MP like put on with the spirit and not put on him.
First of all, if they see like this video, I know they're too close.
Yeah.
So yeah, talk.
So not all this we have social distancing and public mischief. Is it what hey? What to come shall come.
in prison, this is Lamentation 4 and verse. Let's start from verse 17. It says, as for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. They hunt our steps that we cannot go into our streets. Our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. Right? So the man that passed last week, you can't go in the streets. No care what reason. The man said, okay, all right, save lives. But guess what? You say you save lives because of whatever disease, you know what I mean? But you put other people's life where, you know, people basically act because a man have to eat to survive.
Yep.
And we don't know Jamaica are going already. I say people were naturally when things are flow in a so-called order or according to for them we are alive. People still can't meet it, yo. And I mean that's train right now. Right now, all the woman and them they know for them gotta get it, you know.
I think we should before it is Ecclesiastes 12 verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened, and the
This to add. You see that precept? The precept that you come like on a scratch CD, man. Hey, we are bring out them precept here from how long until our stories. If you go on even my channel, for example, The amount of videos, you have article will come out that is this store go bankrupt, this store go shut down. And we have so many videos that show you say, yo, one by one, until everything got shut down. The last video how the pan stores get getting shut down was Deutsche Bank, which is a bank still. So with the last video get done on organization getting closed down was Deutsche Bank. You know, a lot of Deutsche Bank, they lay off so many workers, man. And one of the places where they go where closed down was Sears. See? Yeah, so many stores that get closed down before this. And now you see so many stores that get shut. The doors are shut in the streets. And you know how long we're telling them people about this, man? People get laid off from jobs. See?
India lose $4 billion a day because of COVID-19. $4 billion a day. So you can imagine the ramifications will trickle on in the society because of them last day.
Yep.
What? All right, verse 4. And the doors shall be shut in the streets, and when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. No stage show.
Yeah.
They are complaining about that, you know. They must say, "Oh, look, if only we can have virtual parties or something." They must say, "Oh, look, the music industry get it hard, bro."
Hey, one small thing. Yesterday was Vibes Cartel appeal. And you remember the appeal before? Or Supreme Court is full of people outside. I wait for you the verdict. Right now the news I share say you're not not one person that they outside I wait to hear the verdict. People will pass by and enough of the people will pass by and even did no say yesterday was an appeal date. Zin, and that is one of them major entertainer where them look up to. Zin, right. At the Barabbas of today's society, this man. See, where a lot of people would have even, if it was the case, to play out again, where them are choose them over we were choose him over we were preach righteousness. But we just yeah, who is weak? you got to show you the point to see how if the daughters of music being brought low, him are one of them. Then and the rest of them. Then there's no you mentioned no stage show. See, a lot of them nobody not eat. A lot of them a company news are complaining and say, yo, it affect with bad, but you know the government have to do what them have to do. See, that's what happened to them, man.
Yeah, man, them go agree. So, you know, 1 week, 2 weeks, until them things get look longer. Yeah, man, this can't
See if we said earlier, yeah, the savings are run out. See if we said earlier, then them used to this 9 day. There's a team feed. They used to this 9 day mentality. Oh, after 9 days, everything dead, everything gone. Them have a style when the situation fresh, and within certain time period it blow off. But them never get brought into a prolonged situation, a ongoing situation of just discomfort. Now they have both experiences because them hope is that, as I said, this thing will blow off. Things will get back normal. See, well, God forbid things get back normal.
It can't get back normal anyway, because even if them go to boom and say, yo, all right, let's say we have COVID-19 under one banner or under our belt, right? The more people in the belt said there. So that's the whole aim. The aim is to remember the elite do this because they have a purpose and a goal they try and meet. The meet is to what? Basically control every single thing. And I mean they want to be like God, and every step to that is an accomplishment to them. And this is a big jump because the entire world are go under one set of laws right now. And because who come up with this idea say yo 14-day quarantine and them something. You know more chat already, you know? But it shows that the laws that passed down are coming from one of the people and bodies are renewed. Does it mean?
The word quarantine itself means that.
This Isaiah 20 verse 15 it says, neither shall they be, because I read it earlier, but then we stop at verse 14. And verse 15 is, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or the tail, branch or rush may do. In that day shall Egypt be like unto women, and it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of Yahweh, Lord of hosts, which he shaketh over it.
So the Lord bring everything down on this place, yo. This whole COVID-19, this whole money, the economy a fall. You get me? World war, cause that still not take that not take pause, you know. You understand me? All of this that's happening, yo. It's all part of the Lord's agenda for us shorten the days, yo, for make sure say everything play a part to move forward with these things with things crashing, yo, with the so-called white man at the forefront pushing this agenda. You understand me?
I'm reading.
Bro, and the thing about is when no people understand, so most of them implementation here, they gonna get funded by the World Bank and some other investor, because to pass laws, you need money. Pass laws, other does, yo, the pass on law and everything just fall into place. You see me?
Sorry, go on, sir. Go on, continue.
And as the World Bank, you know, so all of them laws they have a whole heap of money get pushed behind them, but it's not even Jamaica. I'm speaking from a Jamaican standpoint, you know. And the Jamaican government are finding money.
No,
Jamaican government. So that make it worse. Billion. That make it worse why they have to implement the thing then, because first of all they can't balance and they not the money to fund it.
Like a woman now get money from a man. The man go give her money and say, "Oh, go get that done." And him say, "Oh, wait there. Oh, I'm gonna buy food and this and that." Did it up? No. It cut this up. If at any day do that, money cut. You see me? And stop supporting me, stop deal with you.
And the funny thing is that we show that the scripture reader say, "Oh, the borrower is a servant to the lender." But they tell them funds here, even the IMF and a World Bank of fund it, is not a sponsorship or a donation. It is a loan.
Alright, for the small level with the brother that mentioned about the banks in Jamaica. Banks, right? Yeah. I said they have plan to give out, you know, we all want loans and credit or whatever, we all want to watch up. You see me? I give out loans basically for people get affected by the COVID-19 the most. Alright, good. Today I mentioned that. Today I see on RT video them a interview two persons that basically have a discussion about this one thing. In America right now, they have meetings with some top business people. And I mean, I plan to bail out them. We all know when bail out go on. You see, we can't go free. A bag of money right now, just like when them bail out the housing bubble or the housing crisis. You see, the banks them in America, all them bail out where them go through. We all know what with them something. You see me? They're gonna have depression. You know what I mean? So all them bailout what I'm worried because every country right now, I look on a bailout strategy right now, whether for them people or for the businesses them in the countries. So we know that tons of money I get printed right now for no reason. You know what I mean? Yeah, it cost inflation, you know what I mean? So we know it will lead to. But brother, give me one article to read. It's a RT. And it says there will be a lot of death. Trump sends thousands of troops to help COVID-19 in states through toughest 2 weeks. It says U.S. President Donald Trump has warned that the next 2 weeks will be the toughest, and there will be a lot more deaths. It says promising additional military deployments to help the state contain the COVID-19 outbreak. It says Trump announced the deployments of thousands of soldiers and military personnel to help states across the country. At least 1,000 additional troops are being deployed to New York City alone. Alone. Yeah, it's two.
Just troops alone, just soldiers alone.
Soldiers. FEMA camp. You may continue. Some of the states that have not been hit as hard yet are demanding much more supplies than needed. Trump added, to avoid shortage, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, and the Department of Health and Social Services have ordered the production of 180 million face masks, while some 29 million doses of what is anti-malarial, right, drugs, which will be placed in the National Strategic Reserve. All right, so the whole thing is basically them are just like a Jamaica, right? Jamaica calling them reserves, whatever. Trump up calling them soldiers them to turn the word America in a police state, which you've been teaching, you know what I mean? So you see the end the globe have become a police globe right now.
Hey, martial law is on the move, is about to kick off, going full fledged because these are a prophecy. Even in Matthew, they prophesy that there shall be wars and rumors of war. I tell you that one people shall fight against another, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. So you're about to see martial law in America, in the Americas, even worldwide. I think that's out there. And what martial law is, mean warlike laws. You don't have the police, just like you have the national guards get activated. And you have in Jamaica, you have the reserves, them calling the reserves. They come actually, and so what got when you have rebellion, you have the troops already there, ready to quell the unrest. And FEMA, I mentioned FEMA. FEMA has something we are all I'm gonna tell about FEMA. How long? See, from we come on the scene from 2010 coming up to this very moment we are telling about FEMA. I know them have coffins, plastic coffins ready to bury millions of people about mass prepare for mass murder. See, in America. See, that's what the FEMA is actually there for. And when the troops get out or whosoever get caught, bring them to FEMA. See, you're gonna get forced to take the chip.
You find the president uses and that grown up people.
Yeah.
You find the president them start go for this could be I'm gonna say we should
You know, so them have talks right now to use national stadium. I tell them still people themselves to start corporations to use places like National Stadium and some other places. The quarantine zones and them things they found all the way that the street.
Can they mention the hotels. What them say about the hotels? Them say use the hotels them as quarantine centers too. The PMP government say use the national arena, use the national stadium as quarantine. So they must shoot element.
right? Because this I go down even further for sure. So America right now basically when it comes to the COVID thing, them really outbreak really get out of hand than every other country, right? Because them are in the first right now them have more cases than every other country in the world.
Claim them have more cases.
Eh?
Them
Well,
claim
yeah. According to them record, they have more cases than ever, and them just really are going at them tough stage. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be an outbreak worse than every other country, right?
So they must expect Jamaica to ease up anytime soon
Right,
because America and the UN still are go full fledged in this thing.
Right.
So everybody thinks the other thing are gonna blow up so quick. See? But
It says the number of COVID-19 cases across the United States exceeded 300,000 on Saturday. I think about the whole country right now reach 300,000. Right? Coronavirus. Right? It said nearly half of them in New York and New Jersey. So over 150 of them, or nearly 150 of them, are just New York and New Jersey alone. You see me? Right? It's over 8,000 people succumb to the virus and related complications as the outbreak has yet to reach its peak in the US. You see me? It's a global death toll from coronavirus passed a grim benchmark on Saturday, topping 60,000 with more than 1.1 million people infected worldwide, according to a tally maintained by Johns Hopkins University.
Hey, let's have a precept for the I had that with the street, right?
So this is Jeremiah 51, verse 45. My people, go ye out of the midst of earth and deliver ye every man his soul from the fierce anger of Yahweh. And that's talking about the philosophies where I get pushed over America and the ideologies, the belief. Unless your heart faint and ye fear for the rumor that shall be heard in the land, which your brother just list out some of the rumor they will not hear in the land right now. You see? A rumor shall both come one ear, and after that in another ear shall come a rumor, and violence in the land, rulers against rulers. That's it, bro.
Because in all honesty, what I say, yo, them claim, say them have the most cases. But all of a sudden, Italy, them say Italy, you get me, Spain, it was first China, now all of a sudden America, you get me? America have the most of everybody else, the most debt, the most this. You understand? I would know say America the biggest propaganda machine in the world. You understand me? And it just even just when they when the brother there and we hear a report come on the TV and the man say, yo, 1,000 people dead? 1,000 people dead a day? I say, yo, slow down. And what day them say? 400 and something or 700 and something people dead one day in Italy. And the Prime Minister I saw cry and I say, oh, really? You see me? And now they must say, yo, 1,000 person a day in America. Things just sound like it's more numbers than facts, yo. You understand me? And a lot of Americans realize what they do because a news in Italy where they show a hospital or the hospital look at how people string up machines and so. And then as CBS News, American based news come on and I say, yo, a lot of people in New York are getting infected rare and show the same news clipping from Rwanda, Italy, couple days before. You understand me? And the man, the youth do the video pause and say, look there. Now the same video this I'm show you before. And I say, yo, the whole system rigged, yo, the media have pushed something because of our agenda with it.
Very appreciate this from that. This Isaiah 47, start of verse 12. It says, stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. Thou was wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let know thine astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. As what I mean main sorceries are the media, the propaganda. Behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them, they shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame, they shall not be a coal to warm at, nor a fire to sit before. Thus shall they be unto thee, with whom they has labored, even thy merchants from thy youth, they shall wander everyone to his quarter, none shall save thee. Right? So basically, most I go basically reward. That's one I think he's rewarded for as well. You know, in propaganda and in sorcery media.
Yeah, and that's why you won World War One. You get me? Them alone I get that was the issue. Them alone I get the information as to which side I win, which side I lose. And I saw the bankers them invest their money, yo. You get me? And I saw them get to take over each bank and all that, and them see tactic for the use from way before to get advance and achievement over other countries, stakeholders and places, yo. You get me?
Because really and truly, when as you say, the main agenda, this never catch the majority of God, yo, when I'm realizing in our police state. The world police state. You know, when UN come and say, look here, universal ID is there will be no more police and soldiers at the respective countries. It's going to be the UN troops, the UN laws, everything about go UN. And as I said earlier with Jamaica and them carbon cultures, where I feel like say, there will be a neutral zone and all will go well with you. if you watch history for wars, the neutral zones are the worst. Are worse. You see the boaty type of thing? In a plane in a war. It means that the two sides can come for your side and fight. Therefore, pay them homeland and then so guess what the people them, the countries that now get affected. You see me? When I want the war camps, then they want to build certain things, whether they want to push you to fight them on the front line. You know, have a gunfight and we can also look here, war going over there, say I feel it. See some gun here. Going over there, so we'll get that.
But in World War One and Two, the landmass of Africa, you know, so-called African have to go fight on the front line in different battlefields there.
Yeah, but
Anybody who if Germany have control over the part in Africa, they have to go up on German's front lines. If one next Russia, same so said with any one of them nations anyway, a rule over any quarter of that landmass in Africa, them have to, some of them man them have to go up on the front line go fight.
yeah, even Belgium in a World War One, Belgium split in two. Half of with the England and them allies. The next half of Germany and the allies. And guess what? The countries split not two and apart against one another for a war where them never fight, where them never guess what? Them in our neutral zone. You know, and it tell us women get raped, picnic get killed, and them start build up some war centers where they have to help the enemy build weapons. So when they take you have a part them called no man's land, they might take certain territory back and forth. When the German then go some and take that side of the land, everyone they get caught in the other side of the German they take over, them peel the hand of the Germans. When the English then go some push back and take back side, then face the brunt of the English. So they can imagine US running here when US a certain part of Jamaica, you handle the brunt of the US. When the Chinese they run in and take over a certain part of the place, you handle the Chinese. Then when the UN come in and decide to look here, we're gonna try to strike a balance, you're gonna under the pressure of the UN just the same. Then for the
just like with Yahushua and Esau them man. This is for Yahushua side, and with Esau. Because if you're on the other side, you're enemy to the two side. You know what I mean? So there's no both here in this thing. You have to decide
I they're on the last side, they're on the east side. Either way they do it or not.
Yeah, when you're choose or not, doesn't even an east side not to get on this side. Wanna go kill you. You know? So yeah.
And the main part of it, you know, we show which side of the pan are gonna be the RFID chip.
Yep.
You see, if you're with east side with the most side, you can prove say he's can identify you as one of his.
Yep.
Hey, bring out that preset there. Yeah.
Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
Yeah, and that we are going right now concerning the hour of temptation. You know, Kazakh, I just want to pull up the definition for temptation. Just know what it is already, but read some of the meaning then for temptation. Yeah, in Revelation 3. Just read it, look it up on Miriam then. Revelation 13, mark of the beast.
Alright, so this is where temptation Miriam Webster. Miriam Webster move a bit slow. It says a strong urge or desire to have or do something.
Yeah, and well, a lot of our people are going actually the urge of hunger are gonna make a lot of people submit to the mark of the beast which we're about to go in. We are going to bring out the precept on that. Andrew Wallace, former Prime Minister Bruce Golden, him say I want to confess him say yo, it's fairy tale. This mark of the beast thing, it's a fairy tale. Alright, so we are see. Huh? But when him did dip on him deathbed, wait. That's not the point. Read the definition again. Read the definition again.
Temptation, a strong urge or a desire to have or do something. Something that causes a strong urge or desire to have or do something. And especially something that is bad, wrong, or unwise.
Ah. What is bad? Where you go was the mark of the beast, which you go have a strong urge to take it because of you're gonna want to take it because of the strong urge where you feel of hunger, of thirst, of pain to get help, to get aid. You're gonna need the chip in order to get health care. And that's how the so-called white man has set up this this whole thing. There's an article where actually come out the brother the Ella or Fire come to post it in the group chat where they must show you where seeds. I said I can't find it, but they must show you how seed. Yeah, them a hold back upon seeds. Then when they talk about seeds, we talk about agricultural seeds.
So me just want to make a point. You see me? Look on the time when Joseph did in Egypt and he was the governor. You see? And Pharaoh get the vision of the 7 plenteous years where you go full of crops and the 7 years of famine. And Joseph make him gather up the grains and different things to keep them. What happened to the people after that? You see me? Although Joseph was a righteous ruler, you see? Everybody subjected to the power. Then bring them cattle, everything. Come give him and become a servant to Pharaoh, in which at that time was a righteous ruler.
Yep.
You see me? So right now, you have to some, bro?
No man, finish, Salakia.
You see me? But in right now, everybody are gonna be subjected to the power because they're gonna see benefits from the government. That's why right now them have them stimulus packets and them different benefits that them are half on, you see me, which is the guys what them are used to get into this new world order, man, to be part of this system. Is it so there, sir, bro?
Yeah, the our temptation, then that's how it go actually you go see it manifest. Then where the things them we get taken away from you. A long time I talk about Codex Alimentarius, Monsanto. A long time I talk about them people here that how them control seeds, man, how them control crops. Then the agricultural part of the thing. Now a lot of these crops where you get planted in Jamaica, a lot of them, majority, we can say that the GMO, them come from overseas. They are Monsanto produce these seeds. And if rather run out of these seeds, rather than create them, rather we first when you go rather make you know so what them have seedlings. So a lot of the things that we think you can get here, they are imported.
Hey, so I can go to bro. That's not something.
Yeah, man.
Just them are hypocrite. You know what I mean? Man, them say no. Alright? Remember they say yo, don't do the panic buying. None of them things. You see me? They say yo, we're not to buy for the panic buying, you see me? You must show them talk to the people. They must say yo, there's no need to panic on all them things here because the people that import goods, them already have plans steps and procedures basically where them have enough goods to feed the people them. Yeah. As they must say, then a couple of years ago, me hear them say yo, rather, I say yo, like how because about those Jamaican farmers them normally supply the hotels them. As they make so a bag of people have come in, so mafia send food to them hotel here basically feed the hotel industry. So the fact that the bad come in now, you must go find them farmer here, right? And use them supply here for basically feed the country. Right? So that's them things. So remember they must say yo, there's no need to panic because them have food import CMA or whatever. And that's about the right thing now. Yeah. They might give them benefits just the same severe basically with them farming. Because they might promote the whole farming thing. But you know something you go rather, you have to go with the World Organization, which means you have to go under them Monsanto crop. You see me? So you know, so there's a self-control thing. It's a thing with them about control the entire food supply when them basically get to everybody in another way here. You know what I mean?
That's rather really would have served like a hub or a link between the farmer and the suppliers of the seed. Yeah, so you got to rather tell us, say, we don't sell seed enough, but John Brown sells seed on this way you want. We don't have the gears them and the thing for only farming, but Mary Brown have it over there. So them is like a link between it. So them really you go in under them, sign under them, and you become known now to the people who are supply the thing.
Hey, when you look up, because we did go in them so many from all land. Yeah, isn't it? The whole farming part of it. When you see rather linked to Bureau Standard.
Yeah.
Bureau Standard, when you look up and read up information about Bureau Standard, the World Trade Organization control Bureau Standard. Then when you talk about World Trade Organization, who control World Trade Organization? UN. Then so everything come from the elite. It's a link, and if you cannot go outside of the link there, because everything where you see afloat in the country come through the link there, and that's how them man control food. When you skip your tell about the hour temptation, man, I think an aspect of life where you need for your basic survival, them are going to withhold from you in order to survive. You have to go submit to them or die. You know what I mean? Which the righteous thing to do is to die with honor. You know? So we're going to give me Revelation 13. Start of 13. You know, you go straight to the point. I'm matter of fact, go from 15.
And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
That's why it come down to. You see, a female get mentioned in the article. When they group you up, man, I catch and carry in a female camp. You know, I worship.
Well, I don't have a long time.
Yeah,
with people in the way they have a lack of. They don't prepare and clean up everything, you know. They don't have bring a bag of yellow things and then something, you know.
Yeah, man, continue.
Rich and poor, free and bond, receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
No volume.
More volume.
Oh, yeah, come on.
Verse 16. Remember good?
Yeah.
Alright. Verse 16. And he calls it all both small and great.
Can't hear.
Not here.
It's a Revelation 13. Let's just stop
All right. So when it read, the audio good on the video. I just want to hear, but you can read same way.
Right? And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Right, and as we say, we mentioned about FEMA. Then if you know about when they bring in a FEMA, then if we take or go to them system or take the chip, yeah, them have put it to death, them have the guillotines, them and the whatever equipment, because we now look just on guillotine. These are good level. Yeah, what about torture chambers? I keep talking about the same preset made a quote of different equipment ready for punish if you take the chip. So we even look on just a quick chop off head. Then we look on torture methods where them could have in placement if we put it to death if we not take them chip, man. See? Go on.
Verse 16. And he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Look up the word there, cause in the Greek. See? Flip on yeah. Go for the break and look it up, look up cause in the Greek. I cause it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that no man might buy or sell said, He that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
Read it up, read it. So we're going to say cause it, we'll go back over it, man. Same say cause it all. You look up the word cause it and hear it say.
And it said to make, names of things, made to produce, construct, form, fashion, to be the authors of, right? To make ready, to prepare, to produce, shoot forth, to acquire, to provide a thing for oneself, to make a thing out of something, render one anything, constitute or appoint one anything, to appoint or ordain.
Exactly, the Obamacare and the laws them, we say them put it in them constitution. These laws, you call it the NDA, Patriot Act, NDAA, then all these different laws was constituted for these times, man. And
when I bring up all these laws that were passed, sure, so yo, within a national crisis, these laws are created for a situation like this.
Yes.
Because okay,
you have laughed at this, so we could just use them. We could just the laws now come to use now, put them into use now because that's what they were created for. And you mentioned even fashion, produce. This system was fashioned then for this very thing we were heading to, man. Then and it is a setup. Them still actually build that setup and I put things into place for when the shortage of food come. Then you have to go lead right back to them. Then it is a thing that is prepared. Then exactly. Then so the article we did actually did I look for, but it's not an article, it's a video. The brother post, it says states ban sales of seeds, meat packers close. So I put the part where they say but seeds. The Germany, the agricultural part of the thing, I say every seed where you buy, the man them will withhold it from you. Then and it say he calls it all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in them right under them for it. So if you want good, if you want food, if you want things meant to benefit your health or whatsoever, you have to go right to them.
You have to go register.
You have to go register. Oh, Andrew want to support that hard.
With the farmers, them say, them have people us basically give out to people or whatever. Or them have there's one who say anybody them have got assist or help basically is under them banner. They can properly monitor. So they have a plan for some farmers because now the industry, remember they want to make money off of sending food to the hotels and then now they don't have shipping over and them things they can work in a lockdown. So if them have an income steady, they have to go to work. Sign over to them and we can make enough of our money. You see me?
I show how them man devious, see? The man never show some street vendors on the road about say the corona mess up them thing because school closed and you know the road kind of scanty. And them say look here, we beg the government some assistance and TVJ say put that on the news, they reach out to the government for them. Here where the reporters at the end of the story. The government advised that they are working on a plan to help all registered businesses.
Yeah, exactly. No, but the people are so.
You say 9 times out of 10, then I registered none at all. If you get about that, you will feel like the government.
God, it's a big push. Them saying, I'm gonna tell them man say straight on TV and radio man. Must say basically, if we help put in that talk, we'll have to now, but we're gonna use this. If it's a ring about helping, I basically put in our as a laws, because it will not help you if you not register.
I see, I go back to tax fee.
Yeah.
We register for peer registration fee.
I watch it happen. Right now, me I face it. I like my mind. That sense my boss. say, all right, by the 9th of April, they might start roll out the stimulus package. But you have to be a man who pay taxes in order to qualify. So first you have to register in the system, TRN, NIS, everything, log in at the system, and you have drop money in the system.
Yeah, because I have to pay that
money.
But that's stupid from their work and then finally supposed to
But some people get money.
I when they start preparation, them start come here and say, yeah, man, you know, but Jamaica's really been Jamaica is never that. No, people are working for businesses but don't register. Like them not, for them kind of so once you have your company, they're supposed to pay a certain fees here. Like, and no people not paying that. I tell you that.
Yeah, but the long and short is that conditions apply. You're not going to get this money unless you qualify.
Right.
Your taxes have a right.
And registered. If you don't register, hey, just remember, you know, a long time the match I get every single person to register under the NIDS. Remember when I tell them that push your chat, man? Register on the chat, brother.
Yeah. Grand scheme of things. Grand scheme of things. You're not going to get nothing.
So we read, start again. Yeah.
All right. So, section 30 stuff from 14 said again?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, start at 16.
Ready? It says, and he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Yeah, and that word mark, you know, going to as they recite self-explanatory. Everybody them are going to get the chip. See? So it's the mark, it talk about the chip. When you see the word mark there in Revelation 30 verse 16, it talk about the microchip, which is the mark of the beast. It's something that will go under your skin. Them are plan to push it under your skin by using a syringe. See? Our brain chip by surgery, whatever surgical method them are gonna use. Because whether they use syringe and push it under your skin, is still surgery. It's still a surgery, yeah, right, because it cut the flesh. It's still an incision. All right, which that's where the word 666. The last 6 go back to stigma, which is an incision or a puncture by a sharp tool. See? So the word mark are going to you have Greek word karagma, root word for karagma, karax, and grapho. Yeah, you know, which is the next root word for karax, grapho. And all of that I show you as something will contain information where them are going to push underneath the skin. Right? Then when you go into the root word for them, we're going to the definition for them root word. I mean, it shows you that deal with the chip.
Identity.
You have chip there, brother. Then, but guess what? It will show you with common sense and reason and understanding. The most I open your eyes, it will show you plainly. So the man here a plan to put something on it. John see everything. John see the most I. Why you think the Heavenly Father name the Most High or the Almighty? Him see everything, him declare the thing from the beginning to the end. And him show John the end and how this thing, how this current setup are going to play out. And John just talk what him see in a film, time and terms. Then, so what we are seeing now when I break down to you people is that the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip, which this government then are set up in place where you run come to them to take it. When your belly start hurt you, man, for hunger. Then, yeah, can.
Yeah, I guess you say common sense. Common sense not that common, bro. You know? Yeah, man, common sense not that common. You see, you're gonna need the Lord to give you that mind to open, you see me? To get the understanding of these things, man. Because these things are mystery over there all along in the scriptures, man. You see, generation upon generation couldn't understand what is written therein. But in these last days, Yahweh Shimon shall raise up man according to his heart. You see me? To pour out the knowledge to the masses, man. With the elect of turn and receive what? Mercy. You see it? Go on, bro.
Yeah, what me ask still, because brother must say, yo, mama say, yo, no prophet, no dog, and long time just set man, brother. You know, we're supposed to, we don't say that, you know, you're not going to say that because the Bible says that, you know, people say that. But you're supposed to understand, so we have the true power. Basically, I give you the information because when you get up and decide to, you know, say, I think them orphanage for exist. Honestly, I have to speak about it. The most I speak about them something now. So you agreeing to say what we are saying a factual that means you're supposed to believe now. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, that we want to get the elect. We do, but you elect other day, yes. You know what I mean? So the whole message is not to say, oh, yeah, man, we are prophet or whatever. It's so that we can fear the Most High and understand Him ways and do Him will.
Because
you know what I mean?
at the end of the day, we're just mouthpiece for Him.
Right.
We just get a message, you know what I mean, for deliver. So yeah, the message, now worship the messenger. Worship the man and fear the man that send the message. See? So we're just oracles, man. We're just mouthpiece for the Heavenly Father. We're just angels, man. We're the angel go back to messengers. We're just that. When Yahushua sent for the apostles, He said, they're going to all the world and preach the gospel, saying that the kingdom of heaven is at hand. That's what we're doing. See? So, hey, no, the kingdom of heaven, when you look upon it still, yeah? Yeah, it's at hand. Yeah, look upon them, man. See? The elect, when you really look upon it, because the Most High send the Most High, the kingdom, build the kingdom of heaven and build. What is the kingdom of heaven? See? The 144,000 elect, and that about to get established in the earth in front of your eyes, man. See? But by what? I think find the precept and read it, because I'm good precept back, brother. Zane. So these are the when you read about the mark of the beast and the hour of temptation, David the Father, the elect of David the Father, which is what? The chosen. We're elect go back the chosen. Them now will take the chip.
Big appreciate, bro.
You go on?
Right.
This is Matthew 13, verse 16. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear, and have not heard them. Go on.
Yeah, so basically, as you
hey, Salakia. Is that with that precept I show you, I say so yo, whosoever I see and I hear the thing them, that's you're special, man. And when it's special, we're not talking about pride. We're talking because when you talk about just like how elect is what? Elect is basically the chosen. Then out of everybody else, man. There's a chosen set of people, elect, member.
I have it, bro. I have it.
Yeah, go on.
This is Romans 11, verse 7. What then? Israel had not obtained that which it seeketh for, but the election had obtained it, and the rest were blinded. According as it is written, God had given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they shall not see, and ears that they should not hear until this day.
Right. So those men with Heavenly Father say, blessed are your eyes, then a special set of men. Then the first fruit that the scripture talk about, because for the men them will see and believe and understand the things them, the mysteries of the scriptures, the mysteries of the Bible, then the mysteries of the Heavenly Father, there's a special set of men that was created from the foundation of the earth, that was predestined to get this truth. See?
Luke 17. And when he was demanded of the Pharisees when the kingdom of God should come, he answered them and said, the kingdom of God cometh not with observation, neither shall they say, lo here or lo there, for behold, the kingdom of God is within you.
See, exactly. So like you're going?
No, hold on there. Yeah, and he said unto his disciples, the days will come when ye shall desire to see one of the days of the Son of Man, and ye shall not see it. Oh, well, no. The point in this one.
Yeah, the point made.
Yeah, point made. So, okay.
Yeah, he said the kingdom of heaven, Father, not come by observation. See? Neither shall one say, look here now, look there, for the kingdom of the heavenly Father is within you. The elect, it is within the elect, because not everybody or anybody can have the kingdom of the heavenly Father within them. Then, and you, as your scripture, Yahushua said, him say, yo, destroy this temple and in 3 days. See, me raise it up back to you. And then made them think, say, yo, I might think, long thing we have built a temple as them think of something physical. I say, that, brother. You see me? I understand the kingdom of heaven, which is the elect, will get raised up. Then that is the temple where I get built. Then and almost complete. Yeah, exactly.
Now,
Read
this is John 4, verse 23. But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshippers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth, for the Father seeketh such to worship him. God is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. I'm going
no, I'm sorry, yeah, the spirit, now go worship him in spirit and in truth. You know what I mean? The scriptures, you have them. The words of the Heavenly Father. Accordingly, obeying, saying the gospel, man, taking heed to the gospel, receiving the gospel. Saying because what the word gospel mean, it mean good news. Saying glad tidings, man. Saying go on.
1 Peter 2 and 5. Ye also, as lively stones, are built up as spiritual house and holy priesthood.
Yep. So a spiritual house I get built. A spiritual ark I get built. Then remember, hey, the Heavenly Father did a deal with one carnal, literal and physical ark in the time of Noah. And now we must build one spiritual ark. Hey, exactly what the Apostle Gabar mentioned something like him the job something from when the physical ark get built and the door shut. You don't know what it up, you don't couldn't up, man. Because why? The scripture said the Moses shut the doors. He said the Moses shut it. What one know? The apostle them are making them say, yo, the doors, no new members in a GMS. You know what I mean? I say, yo, every man in a GMS. Think I have men out there will teach the truth. Just like how James teach the truth. But what means that it's a symbolic thing to show you the doors are shut up. Then so if you believe, you still just the door of repentance still open, you still can do your thing, you still can learn. Yeah, you still can learn, see, and believe, and do the work same way. Then the doors of mercy are closed up. So the spiritual ark can get shut, man. The spiritual temple, the door almost completed and the door about to be closed. Is it? Yeah, exactly. And hey, we're telling you people say, yo, hey, while the evil days come at not. Then see the evil days them upon you here. Then see here about you're about to take you. Then about your people about to kill each other.
Them know say not to prepare. She said things in order because them know have come. You know what I mean? They know say after a while people can't find food, people turn animal. Yeah. So there's a people thinks everything and thinks everything and days your sunshine. You know what I mean? But very soon they're gonna see the reality. You know what I mean?
Right, so 1 Peter 2 and 5. He also, as like a spiritual host and holy priesthood to offer up spiritual sacrifices acceptable to Yahweh by Yahweh Shai, the anointed.
So even the sacrifices are spiritual now, in the sense that hey, when you look on scripture, you prevent the body as living sacrifice. You know, when you go there on the highways and you do this work, the labor, we labor for learning the truth. That's also you know, you fight sometimes your brothers, you know, yeah, they come in from work tired, but guess what? The Heavenly Father work have to get done before comfort, before you think about go sleep. And you sleep and you just say boom and cut it short. And then you know you go back to sleep or something, you just sleep your hour, wake up, you know, shut up all the good thing. And then you go back, come
And sleep sweet
and you sleep. Yeah, and then you sleep sweet and you sleep good. You have a better your conscience kind of feel better. And then you have the labor where you actually labor to study and you study when you put in. The scripture tells us study to show yourself approved. And when you look up the right study, you go back to labor. See? Yeah, you go back to labor. See? So that's how your ways how you're presenting your body as living sacrifice. Yeah, then you're fasting again. See? Or ways how you prepare or giving your body as living sacrifice. And we're offering out spiritual sacrifice. Alright, and those are the things with the Heavenly Father love to see also, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
And the thing is desiring the knowledge of the Lord, man. God, that's more pleasing to him than anything else, man. You see me? The desiring the knowledge of your Bashim Yahushai. Beg the precept from the answer. Do you have a precept, bro?
Yeah, but that one with that a fast one still.
Go on, bro.
It's Amos 5 and verse 4. It's for thus said the Lord unto the house of Israel, seek ye me and you shall live.
You hear that clear and straight, man. So it's either you seek the Lord, which is life, or you walk off with your own lust, which is death. Choose ye wisely, man. You see me? The scripture tells that the Lord said two things before you this day, man. Life and death. Which one of them you are going to put your hand towards, man? The tree of life, or you are going to walk off of death? You see it? Back at that, bro. That did done, bro?
Yeah, man.
Go on.
Alright, this is Ezekiel 11, verse 16. Therefore say, thus saith the Lord power, although I have cast them far off among the heathen, and although I have scattered them among the countries, yet will I be to them as a little sanctuary in the countries where they shall come.
So watch it. Pray the camp them, man. You see me? Pray the camp them. The Lord have a little sanctuary in all these continents upon the earth, man. Or majority of these continents. You see me? Declaring the word of the Heavenly Father, man. In the place of them captivity, them literally arise up and condemn this world, man. By the power of your Bashim Yahushai, man. Pulling down this place. You see me? Pulling down strongholds, man. Declaring the truth. As it is written in Psalms 60 verse 4, man. So the Lord have given up. I'm a tap out. Baba Kosha, I beg get me that, bro. Psalms 60 verse 4. Cause this is the main reason why we're out here, man. You see me, cause right now we're in the age of deception. And right now if we tell the truth is a revolutionary act, man. Come out and tell the truth. You have it, bro?
Yeah.
Go on.
Psalm 60 verse 4, thou hast given a banner to them that fear thee, that it may be displayed because of the truth, Selah.
Because of the truth, man. So the banner we'll get is this word, man. We're supposed to go forth and declare. That's why I tell you, I beg Isaiah 13 at the same time. You see me? That's why we're supposed to shake the hand, man. Even when them take we off of the road, we still lay and shake the hand. You see me?
Isaiah 13 and 2.
What you want to do? When you take we off of the road and give you more time, and you make we have no work, so we have more leisure time, or just more video at your Easter, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? More videos, man. When you do videos, 2-3 videos that pop up, brothers, that fling up videos, man.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Now watch where you do too much video, fling up, man.
What's a 2-3?
All right, no, man.
No, brother, it's an understatement that.
What, bro? What you say?
No, man, says 2-3 videos is an understatement.
Gone.
The amount of videos there you barely can't even keep up. Hey, when we subscribe and click the notification bell on the brothers and video, you can't keep up, man.
No, but that's even when you are doing your videos, you see me? Yep. Your brothers videos that pop up on your thing same time while you are doing videos, man. That's a more You see it? Karen and them take we have on the street, all thing we are doing go more videos, man. The scripture says overdo all things for the elect statement, endure all things, man.
You're right. We are chant down Babylon, man, through these precepts, through the words of the Heavenly Father. Then we're putting out a chant because there's a chant out there for us. There's a chant out there against we. Then we get the word when the scripture says we say in Isaiah say, oh, stand now with thine enchantment. Then because Esau have enchantment against we. So we have our enchantment too, our chant but we are chanting the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and I pull down stronghold men through the truth. Through the spirit of power Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Go on up.
So 2 Corinthians 9 verse 3 says, for though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God.
Look here, bro. 10 that there. 2 Corinthians 10.
Oh, see it. 2 Corinthians 10, you go back to verse 4. So for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations, and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of a Mashiach, and having in readiness to revenge all disobedience when our obedience is fulfilled.
Hey, if every man in the field just decides to all out, because you still have workers who basically jack them foot. Then even in this current situation, now if every man decides to them go all out to do this thing, for chant against Babylon and push out the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, what did happen with the tower? And now the tower be able Jericho. What happened to the wall of Jericho?
Come.
It's give us the when them make a shout. You see me? One accord, man. Then everything come down. Then the wall fall down. So guess what, man? If this wall is falling down, but through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and half our will, you know what I mean? But you can't fall fast. You know, most of the speed it up as him doing. Then he must speed it up for whose sake again? The elect's sake. So we all have to chant, man. Then and go all out, man. Then because you see that we're on the home stretch now. The home stretch, I want to start push out the chest some more. Then
and they tell you start use up the legs them up.
Yes,
you know the corner they say no. I just this straight here see you know.
Yes.
So
this time we're upon home stretch because brother, as I say we are pushed. You say we are pushed because guess what? We don't know the hour, we don't know the time, we don't know what I do. Then we see what I do, and we know say this thing will come to, but we don't know the time.
The exact time.
We don't know what going on. But you said it earlier. Right now we have to just we are open and pray say yo, this is it. Then this is the beginning of sorrows, man. Then we hope say yo, there's no we go full-fledged in this thing, man. We hope say we go 100%. The next level, to the next level. The next level gonna go.
We don't want to race with no energy left.
Yeah.
With no power, we have energy.
God.
Like if that case, you mean say yo, you just there run.
Never get all.
You never get all. When you go across the finish line, you're supposed to want the line of a dead man. That's all we supposed to have that spirit that we feel a bit for the spirit to push on the level.
Yeah, because guess what? When you look on your body, sometimes you underestimate the look of flesh, you see me? You feel like you can't go no more. Or you feel like you can't do no more. But you can't do more. You know what I mean? Yeah, as I say, and I like say, your eating go perfect. But you see when you say you mention say when you cross the finish line, you're supposed to dip on ground. You see me? That's how they reach the chariot.
The thing is now people use them things if you're excuse, man. You see me? Them use them things if you're an excuse. All the priests say don't be over righteous. Them use them things if you're excuse, not for go hard, man. You see me? You don't know what the lot of the most I give you. Push. You see me? Push. The Lord increase your faith in ways you don't even imagine, man. You see me? Yeah, man. You have any, bro? Go on.
Isaiah 62 verse 6. I've set watchmen upon their walls, O Jerusalem, who shall never hold their peace day nor night.
Alright, watch it. Big man thing, you see me? Just free elders them, man. You see me? Free elders them. Them man they are living watchmen, man. From a coming I to them man they are watching. When you go back to the history, them man they been a watch. The man that been a tell you all of the things that will come to pass. Now we literally I live to see the things that when them been a declare, man. The man that been upon the towers a declare, man. You see, we just climb up the towers and see the enemy them a forward now. Because we hear the alarm of war. We hear the warning where them a give me. So we go up there and see a true and start warning people too. But them man that been at the watchman out there do it before we, man. You see me, that's why them man the worthy of them double honors. You see it?
Yeah.
Say, yeah, they that make mention of the Lord, keep not they. Ye that make mention of Yahweh, keep not silence.
Good. And that's our first thing. You have something to say?
No, I'm just tell me to continue, but if you have something to say,
oh yeah, man. That's our first thing we do when we go speak, man. Call a lot of y'all about Shimi or Shai, man. Those that make mention of Yahweh, man, keep not silent. I will never keep silent till Yahweh do it. May Jerusalem are praising the earth, man. I'm so sorry, bro.
And give him no rest till he establish until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
All right, no, we're not praising the earth, man. So we're not gonna stop, man.
No time for rest, brother. You see, when you see this thing coming and see your January look like we almost did it, we can, yeah.
Hey, man, the lad forget about and said, Ayasha this again, man. The man that talked to me yesterday. If we can, Ayasha man this, shaman. Same thing Ayasha man talk about.
Yeah, Skipper say talk about the widow.
You can't.
We must say how unless with our continual coming, which are represent the elect that bride, you know, continuously call upon Yahweh Shai, and him say, oh, shall not him go avenge him elect basically. Which what? Cried unto him day and night. So you know, it also go to praying day and night, praying always, pray without ceasing. And I know all the time, because when in the home church, another time to say, yo, this thing almost done, and almost reach the finish line. You ever see someone who run some race, and he's up, I beat our chest, and then the man when the end just run past them. Oh, yeah, we have some videos for YouTube. We have someone who is celebrating early. You see me? You have someone who is celebrating early, and end up lose the race.
Me not mature right now, bro. And me I met Yahushua life, bro. You know Yahushua do? Teach, sleep, and pray. You see me? That's what the Lord do. For him all the time there, man. You see me? If he not go one side like when we day in a ship and a sleep, he might pray. If he not pray, he might teach. You see me? I'm telling you, this was the reason I come forth. To do a teach us, man. So right now we have the liberty to do a teach our brothers. You see me? So we're supposed to out here, so and I do what we're supposed to do, man. Go into these scriptures and I break them down. You see me? Edify brothers, because scriptures tell us how to do all things for edification's sake. So if you keep that talent where you get, you see me? And hide it, oh, you are going to edify the next brother. You see me? What you are going to do when the time of judgment come? When you never do something.
So like I'm soon close off still, but when you have even this thing will happen, you have young men, saying where when them say they've never experienced or never experienced nothing like this before. You know, so you don't know we in a flesh. And you don't know if a young man might even get weak in the flesh based on things we must see. Maybe him knew that the faith end up losing work too. And him start get affected too. Then so our duty also at the back of the body, have to build them up, have to continue to say, them thing I precept them talk about, and them thing the Bible talk about. Then and the work is done, because the work is done until we in the chariot. Basically, the work you will do of prophesying, you not done. So we still have to go all out to the prophesying and give them no rest until Jerusalem get praised in the earth, man. When Jerusalem gonna get praised in the earth, we're talking about praise like nations about to when Yahushua come and Jerusalem get glorified. People start looking upon when I was the chief, head cornerstone of the whole world, man. That's when you know say them time then. See?
Hey, now some people who say deliver Egypt Israel from Egypt the last time.
Hey, read that one close up here.
Con, it's Exodus 3. Let's start at verse 7. Hold on there. Yeah, verse 7 it says, and Yahweh said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people which are in Egypt, and I have heard their cry by reason of their taskmasters, for I know their sorrows. And I am come down to deliver them out of the hand of the Egyptians, and to bring them up out of that land, unto a good land and a large, unto a land flowing with milk and honey, unto the place of the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Amorites, the Perizzites, the Hivitites, and the Jebusites. Now therefore, behold, the cry of the children of Israel is come up unto me, and I have also seen the oppressions wherewith the Egyptians oppressed them. Come now therefore, and I will send thee unto Pharaoh, that thou mayest bring forth my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt. And reading the say, look, when the people them cry to the Most High, he said Moses. So as I said, all the way do videos, all the way pray, all the way fast, all the way call upon Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. That make it quick for Yahweh say, look here, Yahweh Shai, time for you go.
Amen.
May I hear them too much now. I mean, so that go for sure. Say, as I say, to push out the work, to pray more, to fast more. To basically give it to all, especially in these times. To pray for that spirit there, yo.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, you can close around. You can close.
With that, I guess we say all praises to Yahweh.
Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Give honor to the apostles and elders of Great Stone. Shalom to the brothers and highways and byways pushing this word now, sincerity and truth. Sisters, believers, the helps. Shalom.